Konnichiwa, y'alls.
What's going on, everybody?
Y'all, we heard over in Japan, y'all have made an art out of the vending machine.
When you brought this up, I was like, we've heard about it, but I haven't heard about it. Like, I knew about it, that you could basically get anything your heart desires from a vending machine, pretty much. I haven't seen it. It's been like this myth or this like foot in the woods. Might be there, might exist or not. So now is the time to fully see how far it's come.
There were several videos on it. We went with this one from Safiya Nygaard. I hope I'm pronouncing that one right. Where she took on trying unique Japanese vending machines in Tokyo.
I don't know what to expect.
Me neither, man. Let's just dive in. You ready?
Let's do it, man.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, friends, and welcome to another video. This week, we're going to be visiting some of the most unique vending machines in Tokyo. Yes, that's right. We're heading back to Japan, and we're going to be hitting up their vending machines hard. Now, for some context, there are a ton of vending machines in Japan. Like, they are everywhere. And they mostly sell convenient items like hot and cold coffee and tea, water, and sports drinks for people to grab on the way to school or work, or in our case, to fend off jet lag. Apparently, Japan has the highest vending machine per capita rate, with one machine for every 23 people, which isn't really a stat I thought existed until right now, but it makes sense because it almost feels like you're outnumbered when you're there. And people have mentioned that these 5 million some vending machines can make up to 7 trillion yen per year, which is about $70 billion. And I will
Oh my god. That's a lot.
That's too much, man. Wow.
Out of a vending machine. Like, we have vending machines in the US, obviously, but the most you ever see, and this is just from me just traveling down highways at rest stops, the most you'll see is like, sodas, water, coffee, tea.
Yeah.
Snacks, chips, cookies, things like that,
Yeah.
candy bars. But like it's just kind of an afterthought. It's not like a hardcore thing. They said 1 vending machine for every 23 people.
Insane. Now, I've been in some like corporate break rooms where they've had the vending machine with like cold sandwiches.
Yeah.
But like you said, vending machines are an afterthought. Vending machines are like, oh shit, I forgot to grab this, or I really want this in the spur of the moment. I don't plan my steps around vending machines.
Yeah, it's like an impulse buy. Yeah. There's one on the entrance of my local Walmart, and there's like, it's $1, and like they even have, your phone tap reader thing on there now. So it's kind of an afterthought. So
let's see
what they are on about.
Say that on our Japan trip last year, we definitely partook in many of the vending machines stationed around Tokyo, especially because of how convenient they are if you have a Passmo or Suica card for the subway. You can just get whatever you want, whenever you want. However, it was only after our trip that we discovered how many different kinds of vending machines there are. Like ones that sell hot foods like pizza, fresh produce, mystery electronics, snails in a can. There's even a vending machine restaurant with no people in it. It's just a room full of hot food vending machines. So in light of all of that, we've scouted out 4 interesting vending machines in Tokyo to visit while we're there. All right, to Tokyo we go. So obviously,
a restaurant
of just vending machines. I'm very confused. I'm more intrigued than, I'm not going to say disgusted, but it's crazy. They cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
It's like, you got cooks in the back, or maybe not. There are no cooks. It's a vending machine. Excuse me?
The vending machine is the cook. And how do you even tip on there? Like, do you just put another yen in there?
Or do you is that even an option? Because technically there's no human hands in this process.
There isn't.
Obviously, the first step to getting to our Japanese vending machines was to fly to Japan. Now, in Tokyo, we stayed at a hotel in the Shinjuku area, which has like a giant train station that served as a hub for us to get all over the place in Tokyo. It's a really big station. I think you can take a train within the station to another part of the station. And our vending machine adventure day was like our third day in Japan, so needless to say, we were a little jet-lagged, but excited to explore. All right, so we are right now here in Shinjuku Park near our hotel, and we are ready to set off on our vending machine excursion. Our first vending machine was one that we had seen written about online that contains a couple of interesting food items and is located in the Kichijoji area. Kichijoji? Does that sound right? I feel like this video is just going to be full of me saying Japanese locations pretty badly.
Mediocrely.
Yeah, so just be prepared for that. So
You can relate to that, right?
Whatever. I thought she nailed it. Kichijoji. That's pretty on par with how we all say it.
Yeah, I'll go with you on that one.
It makes sense. Just own it. Just own it. If you're gonna if you're gonna already step in it, just own it.
Yeah, own your mispronunciations.
Yeah.
So let's do this. I could probably use a coffee from like a normal vending machine. Yeah, let's hit one of those first.
Multiple.
That's a win. So we hopped on the subway heading west to get to our first vending machine. Now, Kichijoji is a semi-residential but very cool and desirable area that's a little outside the center of Tokyo that, besides having many shopping alleyways and boutique restaurants, is also the home to some very scenic parks that house many interesting vending machines. All right, so we are here at Inogashira Park.
Yes.
Yes?
Perfect.
Nailed it. Yes. With Rin,
Hey.
who is a Japanese YouTuber and Lolita model who helped us out last year with our Tokyo makeover. And she is here to help us identify what unique things we shall be eating from these vending machines. And maybe eating a couple herself? I don't know, I won't put pressure. But maybe she
We'll
wants to try
see.
one or two.
Yeah.
Now, there are a lot of vending machines in this park, but one that's caught my attention in particular is this one that has canned bread in it. I mean, once I heard of canned
You didn't watch SpongeBob, did you?
No.
No, there was one episode where Squidward moved into like a neighborhood where everyone looked like him, and one of the most exciting things he ever discovered in there was like, oh my god, they have it! Canned bread!
What?
They got canned bread here! Let's go!
I am so lost, but okay.
bread, I was like, I need it. I need it. That baby needs it too. We all need it. Now, canned bread is something that I didn't think actually existed outside of SpongeBob. Like, it's in that one episode where Squidward goes to the grocery store and is like amazed to find it. So when I heard about the opportunity to eat canned bread IRL, I had to go for it. And inside that same machine, there's also grasshopper and
hornet larva.
hornet larva. Now, to clarify, the hornet larva are for eating, not for like growing into your own colony of hornets. But besides seeming like a sort of interesting snack, I was very intrigued by the idea that this vending machine like paired these two things together. So up first, we purchased our bread.
Okay, so it says pan can because pan is bread in Japanese, and can is, CAN, so pan
so it's very
kan.
simple, okay.
And then this one, it has a little dad joke down here. It says caramel no panda, and it's pan because of bread and panda.
So we decided to get the strawberry flavored bread for 550 yen, or about $5. Oh, it's light actually. It sounded so heavy, but it feels so light. I like that it says for emergency snack on the bottom right. And then we had to purchase the insects. Now we decided to go for the hornet larva over the grasshoppers. I think besides sounding more unusual, the hornet larva were also more expensive, so those were the ones I wanted. What can I say? I have expensive taste. This way, right?
No, the other way. Back
The other way.
Yeah.
I'm nailing this, you guys. Oh, I'm so glad it's in stock. Now, I didn't know this beforehand, but as Rin read, like on the signs on the machine, apparently people eat hornet larva for its like nutritional benefits.
For morning energy or noon energy or night energy, 24 hours.
Besides energy, hornet larva is also supposed to help with tinnitus, appetite, and muscle tiredness.
Who did that study? Let me know
And
that,
how did-
that legend.
Yeah, they must not have any pain receptacles.
That's interesting. Interesting.
Okay.
Wow, sounds like a 5-hour energy. It sounds like something Chris Traeger would eat.
I know, I agree. The store next door actually offered toothpicks to spear the larva, so we grabbed a couple and then found a place in the park to sit down and try our goodies. All right, so shall we start with the bread in a can or the hornet larva?
Bread, please. Oh, smells really good.
Oh, it smells great, actually. Oh, look at it. I mean, it is just kind of can-shaped bread.
It was like air sealed, right?
Yeah.
It's like our Casper mattress.
I almost expected it to like expand once I took it out of the wrapper, but it stayed the same cylindrical shape. It's like the leaning tower of pan in a can. It was quite squishy though. It's kind of fluffy actually. And it was kind of like laced with like a strawberry marbling throughout.
Oh.
Did it just split in half?
Yeah, it felt like a croissant.
It does kind of look like a croissant. There's sort of like air holes in there, you know what I mean?
It's a cronut, guys.
Oh, this is what everyone's been waiting for. So after a lot of lead up, all right, cheers.
Cheers.
It was time for us to actually eat the bread.
I really like it. It's jam. Mm-hmm. There's jam in here.
It kind of tastes like Fruity Pebbles.
Really? Mm-hmm. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
It has the texture of a croissant, but the flavor of a Fruity Pebble. I like it. And I wasn't the only one who liked it.
The pigeons are en route, guys. They want this.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is like their jam, literally. It was like almost a pun.
How dare you?
It was like close to a pun, I
Came
think.
all the way to Japan for
I
that?
just said the word jam. Tyler also tried the bread.
Oh yeah. Squidward is right.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
It definitely tasted good, but it was really more of a strudel in a can or like a Danish in a can versus like the plain bread in a can that I imagine the Squidwardian version to be. But this is probably more of a desirable product. No, this makes sense as a snack actually.
Yeah. And it makes sense to be in a park.
Yeah.
I feel like you could just take this on a picnic.
So after the
Yeah, so that's more of a dessert
Yeah.
than something to make a sandwich with,
Got it.
or serve alongside your steak.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Everything about that makes sense for some weird reason. That all makes sense. It would make less sense if it was just regular, ordinary bread. Like in what case?
Like a loaf bread or something.
like a loaf. Yeah, exactly. Like in what scenario would you need to buy canned bread in an emergency? Like you said, you forgot the bread to make sandwiches on a picnic. That's the only real life case scenario.
Yeah, or maybe you just really like bread. You really like rolls. Like if it's like, Texas Roadhouse honey rolls or whatever those are, I could see why that would work, but makes more sense for like the strawberry Danish type thing.
Yeah, I 100% get that. I 100% agree with this. I'm more terrified of the next selection that they bought.
Let's see.
the bread, it was time to taste the hornet larva. I think I've slowly roped Rinrin into trying the hornet larva. She's holding a toothpick, so she can't turn back now.
Oh my god! Hell
Those
no!
groans that you're hearing is Rinrin being skeptical.
Subtitle, Rinrin groaning. Now, I wasn't exactly expecting the larva to be quite so soggy, but when I sniffed them, they smelled okay. Actually, it kind of doesn't smell that bad. It kind of smells like a, sort of like a soy sauce, like a saltiness.
Yeah.
Which Rinrin confirmed when she read the ingredients.
There is soy sauce.
Oh.
There's the hornet larva, some sugar, and soy sauce. That's it.
So there was some stuff in there to soften the blow. That's a juicy one, look at that. Cheers.
Rinrin, did you just fake out eating it?
She didn't eat it? Rinrin's betrayal aside, my first reaction was that it was honestly not all that bad. What I'll say is I can't tell it's a bug. It actually does taste a lot like the fermented soybean kind of thing.
Oh,
It kind of
yeah?
feels like that, where it's kind of like a chewy bean. Rinrin and I had been talking earlier about how it kind of smelled like natto, which is a slightly slimy fermented soybean dish, and it kind of tasted like that too.
I see.
Do you want a Rinrin?
I'm just so scared because I'm allergic to bees.
Oh yeah, maybe you shouldn't eat it.
I licked it.
Rinrin, you didn't tell us.
I forgot.
So Tyler ate it in her stead.
Oh, it's good.
And weirdly, he was into it.
Oh, I like that. I want to get the big guy.
All right, so Tyler found like a straight up full on hornet in there. That's not a larva, that's just a hornet mama.
A little crunchier. It's like really good.
And apparently he liked that too.
It's good, dude. It's like right up there with the bread. It's like jerky almost. It's good.
I don't know how to react to you right now.
Why?
Because I agree with you that it's like not that
You're
bad,
not making it up?
but I wouldn't call it good.
I feel like he was either hamming it up for the camera, or maybe we were like feeling the energizing effects of the larva a little bit.
They're like wiggling more.
Yeah. It's a little larva. I'm doing great.
But at that point, we had only really eaten a couple of larvae each, so that seemed unlikely.
Okay, so that was vending machine stop number 1.
I mean, come on. Here in the States, we eat jerky all the time, and Slim Jims, and
no one
other-
asks what that's made of. I
Yeah.
would never ask what that's made of. I
Yeah.
would never ask what hot dogs are made out of. I get it. We have very interesting food here as well.
yeah, we just don't think about it. And
Yeah.
some people eat sardines straight out of a can. I don't do that, but I guess if people over in the States can do that, maybe we could try hornet larva.
I am all see. My thing is, you got to get past what it is.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, okay, I've seen all the survival shows there are. The first thing they all eat and snack on is bugs.
yeah,
There's a reason for that, because they're edible and they have some sort of nutrition in them. So
yeah.
I wouldn't shy away from this one. I would be like, okay, if this is what you're serving, if this is what you have me try, and I don't have to clean the plate of them, then I'll try it.
Yeah, I'm with you. Try everything at least once, especially if you're gonna vlog about it and
Yes.
get that money back in AdSense.
Yes, that is very important.
Rinrin's still holding everything.
So we plopped back on the train and headed over to unusual vending machine number 2 in Harajuku. Now the Harajuku area is like a fashionable shopping district with many stores, boutiques, and kind of Instagram cute food locations. However, this vending machine has nothing to do with any of that. It is a super spicy vending machine, but not like flaming hot Cheetos or Takis spicy, like Carolina Reaper or ghost pepper magnitude spice,
Hell
which
no.
definitely seems entertaining, but doesn't seem very profitable or desirable as a vending machine product.
So is this where we start our mini Hot Ones interview?
Basically.
Now, the machine itself is very eye-catching because there are a lot of flames and skulls on it, as well as disclaimers and instructions of what not to do with spicy stuff.
Something spicy was collected. How to feel the pain is each person. Please never use it in play. Don't
is
take
serious.
this one to a love hotel.
Now, there were so many pictures of peppers on the machine that I kind of thought that they might be selling like Carolina Reapers in a bag, but it turned out that they were like rice crackers in super, super spicy sauce.
This is like a traditional Japanese like snack, but turned into really spicy.
After looking at our options for a while, we decided to go with the scorpion ones.
It says, call the pain of the scorpion extremely spicy. It's also a little bit more expensive, so I don't know. Maybe it's fancier.
And this snack had a Trinidadian scorpion pepper sauce on it, which is apparently like the second spiciest pepper in the world. And it kind of ominously came in a few protective layers.
For a second, I thought it was one of those things that like you have to like have a clerk open for you.
One thing I would like
I'm getting the heebie-jeebies just looking at that.
Bro, I could not touch that thing.
No. And especially considering how much I like scratch my eyes, I would just do it by habit and have to go to the hospital afterwards.
I don't mind spice. I don't die with spice. I can handle spice okay. But not on the go. Like, they have other shit to do this day. You don't
Yeah.
just ingest that and be fine.
Right.
As
right.
we've learned, like
Oh my god.
from our what was it? The gummy bear?
The world's hottest gummy. It was we did a challenge, try not to laugh with whose line is it anyway, and you did it smart. You just, swallowed it. Me, the foodie that I am, I chewed it to try and enjoy it, and then I was like, ah!
Yeah.
I ran upstairs and
Yeah.
just cleared out all the vanilla ice cream and the milk and yelled down, just shut it off.
Yeah, because
You're
it
like-
was no good. That was the last thing we did that day.
Yeah. Oh God.
But yeah, no, see, like that is a full stop of the day. Is that?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you don't that ends. This is a good day ender, not you're traveling, vlogging, and then what? Then you're dying for the rest of the day? No.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see if they actually eat this shit.
Yeah.
Like to note is that this machine was selling the same cat purses that the larva vending machine in Inogashira Park was.
I don't know what's going on with the coin purses. They're just like part of the whole like canned bread, hornet larva, spicy snack rotation.
They just naturally go together. That's what it is.
But regardless, we had to get a cat purse. So I bought this disgruntled looking black cat.
Surrogate crossing for the trip?
So with our haul in hand, we settled in and braced ourselves for the spice.
Oh,
All right, so Rinrin tapped out, which is definitely fair. It smells pretty spicy.
Let me see.
From the sign, we know that this is at least 1,000,000 Scovilles of heat.
And to put that in perspective, something like Tabasco sauce is supposed to be about 2,500.
All right, let's pause. 2.2, did they say 2.5 is what they have? Because that's,
is that what it is? Where's our little? I think I still have it somewhere.
yeah.
Maybe not.
Yeah, like regular Tabasco and habanero. That's about my pace right there. I do love me some spice, but I love it just as a cheap thrill to kick up my food, not to, be in a coma for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
From the top, and then a few hours later, be in a coma from the bottom.
Yeah, like spice for flavor, I'm good with. I can go all the way up. But spice for effect, that's some dangerous territory right there.
Yeah. I thought about on my food channel doing like those competitive spicy challenges. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
Don't do that to yourself. Not until
No.
you get like 1,000,000 subscribers. Then you do it.
Yeah. I'll do the hot ones challenge with you when we hit 1K on that channel.
Yeah.
But other than that, probably not gonna do it. I don't know.
Man.
I don't know.
100 Scovilles, and Tabasco is not spicy. So this thing is crazy.
The Scoville thing is like really exponential.
Scoville is the hype beast of measurements, is what I would say.
We did have some water nearby, and Tyler also had his own like escape route planned.
There's an ice cream place right there. That's the ice cream place we went to last year at the end of our Tokyo fashion makeover video. So I'm just gonna get that.
And without further ado, we gave it a chomp.
No!
It did hurt my mouth and make me like salivate a lot,
First bite tasty, a few seconds later, a little painful.
I mean the crunch.
but I feel like Tyler was quite visibly affected. We had brought our remaining bread in a can to use as a chaser, which actually came in handy.
You want the paint can? I'm surprised I'm still talking. How are you doing, Ty?
Hiccuping.
Oh, you're hiccuping?
Oh.
Yeah, if you hiccup, then you know it's spicy. Are you having a meltdown? Tyler's having a meltdown.
What a fun passing snack.
Did you eat all of the pan can? It's okay, you can have it. He's worse off than I am. Should I have a second one?
Go for it.
So after trying it, I would say that this is more of a spicy challenge than a real food,
I don't think I could eat a whole bag of them, even though I like them.
which makes it kind of a weird choice for a vending machine because I feel like you might want to try it once, but probably not do it again. Maybe that's why they have the cat purses.
Oh, I'm gonna get some ice cream.
Wow. What is this woman's name? I can't remember. Safiya. I don't know where her ancestry is, but wherever is making it so she can tolerate the spice.
Yeah.
Like-
once you get the fucking hiccups, you're done. You're done.
Yeah.
You are done. That is not fun. You have to avoid the hiccups at all costs. Like that is in any kind of spicy challenge. Once you get the hiccups, man, you're not far away from throwing that up.
Yeah, game over, man. Game fucking over.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Okay, I guess that was vending machine number 2. It destroyed Tyler, but I'm still standing.
Now, having seen what happened to Tyler, Rinrin wanted to take a go herself,
Oh no.
いただきます。
which was bold. especially since she opted to lick it, which I feel like is the worst way to go.
It's like having a hole through my tongue. Like I pierced it, it's gone.
I feel like this makes me look pretty badass, so I'm liking this.
Yes.
I'm liking everyone else.
And with our taste testing, spice quelling,
Safiya, you are invited to the cookout.
Yeah, 100%. What are you doing, little lady? Why'd you put that on your tongue? The whole purpose of it is to get it just get it in your belly as quick as possible in a challenge. Don't savor the flavor.
Right, don't do what I did.
No, like trying to find little gummy notes. I'm like, bro, get it down. Don't let it touch the mucous membranes. God.
Oh my god.
and I guess my peacocking done, we grabbed yet another vending machine coffee.
I'm gonna drink like 5 of these today.
I love Craft Boss. Craft Boss is boss.
And headed over to vending machine number 3. Or should I say vending machines, plural, since we were really going to what has been described as a creepy vending machine corner.
I am not calling it that. People call it that.
They do call it that.
Other people call it a creepy vending machine cluster.
So I figured we had to go check it out ourselves. So we took the subway east to Akihabara, which is what I would describe as a busy neighborhood that is known for being a center for anime, gaming, and tech culture. It also has a lot of themed cafes like maid cafes, as well as a ton of gachapon or capsule machines that sell little collectibles.
It's a capsule machine selling mini capsule machines.
All right, now we just have to find the vending machine selling mini vending machines.
The creepy corner is a short walk from the station, like over a bridge and down a residential street, so we found it pretty quickly and took a little peek inside.
Rinrin's freaked out a little bit.
I am. We kind of just stepped inside a bit and I already got the creepy feeling up my legs.
The corner itself is under a dilapidated looking apartment building or house, and I think it objectively looks a little haunted. And that, I think, is why people think this is creepy.
To be fair, we did come at like the exact right time of day to be freaked out, because it's like 6 p.m. and the sun is setting, so it's like, what's going on here?
But the vending machines themselves do also look a little dusty, like maybe they've been abandoned.
I mean, looking at how run down this particular one is doing it for me.
And they do sell what seems to be a purposefully odd set of items.
Like plastic bugs.
Plastic figurines, charger, some bells.
The bells are almost the weirdest ones. It's like, don't ring those bells.
There are also a lot of notes and signs that seem like they've been left behind for you to discover. Rinrin started reading one that was inside the vending machine.
Hold on.
What? What's happening?
No, it says something really gross. I don't even know if you want this in your thing.
The sign apparently says, and I'm paraphrasing here, that you can enjoy these bath salts for 650 yen, but they would not recommend sticking them up your girlfriend's butt.
Is that a concern?
At least someone had to. Oh my god.
This is why you remove warning labels.
Yeah. What? Okay.
Don't stick it up your girlfriend's ass.
Oh god.
Who did it? Who was the first?
Now, who was the first? He ruined it for everyone else.
Yeah.
At least so much so that he had to put the warning out there to the public.
Yeah.
What are they, like pop rock bath salts? Like, what? All right, I feel like the creepy vibe is now dissipated for some reason.
They're just trying to mess with us.
If these are ghosts, they're just horny ghosts. It's fine.
Now, besides the pop rock booty salts and the other random items, one of the other things that this corner is known for are like mystery box vending machines that have notes on each box.
There's like a little description on each one.
Is it dirty too?
Don't put it in your butt.
Talking about, I don't want to be quoted saying this kind of stuff. Like, I don't want to be quoted for that butt thing either.
So besides that first one nook of vending machines, we also discovered a few more inlets facing the street around the corner,
There's even more back here.
which seemed to be filled with more just random items.
What's that sign say, Rinrin?
Well, it has a warning.
What?
I'm coming out.
Hold on. It says, please don't leave your cardboard boxes here. There are actual people living here and there's a sleeping baby.
All right, I'm okay.
Even though the evidence was piling up that this corner wasn't actually that creepy,
All right, there's another popcorn machine back here. There are a fair amount of cardboard boxes, to be fair.
The design of the place was just kind of run down and like a little funhousey.
Why do I feel like I'm about to get jump scared?
It's hard to tell like where the alleyways go, and once you're inside them, they're very claustrophobic, and you can kind of see between the machines, so you unexpectedly catch glimpses of people walking through the other passageways.
Hey,
I'm just like looking at Rin Rin. Hey.
I thought it was like a mirror or something.
Hey, Rin.
Hello.
Are you trying to jump scare us right now?
Almost.
So after taking a look at our options of what we could actually buy, though there were some interesting items, I was most intrigued by the mystery boxes because, well, they're a mystery.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid. You never go with the mystery box.
Oh my God. When have you bought, and this is just, I have never bought a mystery box and been happy with the results. And then again, on the same coin, on the opposite side of the coin, I've never bought a mystery box from a vending machine and not been happy.
Okay.
Because I've never buy mystery boxes.
You've never done it. You know better than to do that.
I feel like the times where it's ended up being the best purchase of your life are few and far between.
Yeah.
But the times you're like, oh shit, what have I done? They probably amount to some significant stat.
Yeah, you're basically playing the lottery at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, Rin Rin has told us that most of the like little notes that are written on these boxes are pretty inappropriate. We've found one that seems to be decently YouTube friendly. I think it's about a comedian owing money and then running away. Why am I kind of nervous?
And when I pulled it out, there was another note on the side.
This feels like Escape the Night. Here's the note.
Is it the same thing?
The note actually said Happy Reiwa era, which is the new imperial era of Japan that just started pretty recently. So if nothing else, this mystery box could only have been in there for a couple of months.
There's some words on the inside.
It's a Chocobat. It looks like chocolate sticks, like thick Pocky.
Which I would say is a pretty normal item given all the suspense.
It tastes a little stale, but it's good. I think of all the things we could have gotten, that's pretty safe.
There's chocolate on your teeth.
Oh, I'm sure.
There was, however, another note on the inside of the wrapping
It's an address.
that was a little strange.
We're not going to the address. We're not going to the address.
In Atami. It's so far away. It's not even Tokyo.
We're gonna keep the bats and we're gonna keep it at that.
So in addition to our Choco Bats, Tyler had been just generally interested in hot food vending machines, and there happened to be a hot popcorn machine like right there, so we bought a bag for 220 yen.
Oh, it's on.
And it basically just takes a bag of unpopped kernels, puts them into an internal microwave for about a minute or two, and then serves them to you.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Ready? Oh, it's freaking hot. Okay.
There's no way of telling like how long the kernels have been in there unpopped, but they tasted pretty good.
Oh, that's great. You want some popcorn?
All right.
This is a great thing to
Thank
put into
you.
a vending machine.
It's really good.
Overall, my final take is that the whole creepy thing seems to be sort of like a publicity stunt to get people to come to the vending machines, and you can tell after reading a lot of the signs and notes that it's all meant to be like a big practical joke.
It's just someone's house. They're just messing with people.
That's definitely what's happening.
It's just a prank.
It's just a prank, bro. Bruh. Bruh.
Though I think it is a fair warning to not put bath salts up your butt.
All right.
So if there's anything you walk away from, it's with that little nugget of information.
yeah. Don't put bath salts up your keister.
And there you go.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to the address. I'll bet underneath this video, there's the person that you're supposed to go to. Comment is like, damn it, you messed it up.
Yep, you're supposed to get here. And God, man.
He's like the
No, thank
Japanese Garth Brooks with bodies underneath his house.
That's what I assume.
Yeah.
So that was the creepy corner.
Yep.
It is obviously nighttime right now, but I do have one final vending machine that I wanted to visit that is nearby. It is hot ramen in a can.
Ooh.
So I was thinking we could go and get some dinner.
Dinner.
Exactly.
So I had seen this hot ramen in a can in another Japanese vending machine video, and it seemed like a pretty solid thing to get after a day filled with exciting things, but not really things that you want to eat a lot of. So I thought it would be a fun, quick thing to grab and try out to finish out the video. Boy, was I wrong.
Are we lost?
Maybe. So we had been working off of this video in particular to locate the machine, which told us that it was somewhere in Akihabara, but not exactly where. However, in the background of this shot, you can see the K-Book store on the opposite corner. So I figured if we went to the K-Books in Akihabara, we would find it. But when we got there, there was no ramen in sight. It was then that I realized that this video was from 2013, which I kind of forgot was a long time ago. So probably either the K.
Okay. When was this video made? Let me find. 4 years ago. 2019. Okay, so that was a couple of years ago. So I guess it had changed over.
Interesting. So you have to be on top of your vending machine research.
Yeah. Oh, that's a shame, man.
That sucks, man. Because I bet that I can see how that would do well for some weird reason. If the bread did well, why not ramen?
Yeah, an actual like ramen bowl as opposed to, the 30-cent pack of ramen you use when you're trying to stretch $1.
Yep.
2013, which I kind of forgot was a long time ago. So probably either the K-Books or the vending machine had moved in the, like 6 years since then. Still determined to find some soup, we started just searching online for any clues.
Okay, we've been looking for the hot ramen for a hot second. I think we might have found a lead. My original lead may not have been a lead at all. We're gonna find it.
Besides that, we also tried asking one of the maids who was advertising her maid cafe on the street for pointers, while Tyler just started running around the streets by himself. The maid told us that she had never heard of a hot ramen machine, but there was a hot oden in a can machine nearby that she knew of, which is another type of Japanese soup. At that same moment,
Hello?
Tyler called me.
Oh, you found it?
And told me that he had found a hot oden machine a few blocks away.
Man, he must have moved fast. Where did he go? He left. Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's running.
He's running. How did you find it?
I ran around the block. I found it.
This is such a wild quest for ramen in a can.
They're all like pretty easy to find till this point.
Tyler suspects that this is the same corner that we saw in the original video.
Oh, is this it?
There it is.
And it's really just that the K-Books has moved to a new location and they've gotten rid of the ramen from the machine. And I think he might be right. So turning our attention back to the soup,
Which one should we get?
they had either a fish ball or a beef tendon oden, and we chose the beef.
Ooh, yeah, it's hot. Ooh, it's hot. Ooh, my fingers.
Which begs the question, when two vegans get in an argument, is it still called beef?
Interesting.
Yeah. But they still wouldn't eat that though.
No.
Oh well, more for us.
100%.
Oden is known for having a lot of different veggies and items in it, notably daikon, which is like a type of radish. It's not really like ramen, but at that point I was down for anything.
Surprise, it's larva.
Oh no.
Oh, smells good.
These hot soup cans usually have a toothpick inside with which you eat all of the solid bits.
Sorry, Rinrin, I've stuck my finger in it now. I think it's this that you're supposed to. Yep, there you go.
But our toothpicks seem to have something already on it,
This is konjac.
so I ate that first.
It's supposed to be good for you.
Oh, it's good for me.
It tastes good for you?
It tastes good for me.
Got it.
Besides that, I think you're just supposed to drink the broth,
Oh, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
The broth is awesome.
which makes it hard to share with multiple people.
Oh, I bit into the toothpick.
So Rinrin sat this one out.
We were missing some spoons, I think, a little bit, just a little bit.
I was surprised by the amount of stuff that was in there.
That's good.
Like, things just kept coming out.
That one was good. I ate a fair amount of my own hair, which was mediocre, but the radish was good.
And they were generally pretty solid, including this egg, which we found about 10 minutes into eating the soup.
Not bad. bad. It's okay. I wonder how long it's been in there. I didn't think about that.
Overall, I would say that this soup was pretty good.
And it feels hearty. I'm into it.
And as a vending machine product, it makes sense if you want like a hot dinner on the go. But for us, I'm not sure it was worth all of the time we spent running around looking for it. Though I am amazed that in the end we found any hot soup in a can at all, so I guess I'm not in a position to complain. But with that, we had visited all of our unique Japanese vending machines, as well as one more normal coffee one.
It's like my fifth of the day.
Overall, I
Damn.
thought that all of the machines were pretty fun and left quite an impression. I'm not sure we fully answered the question of why they all exist, except for maybe just as a side hustle for selling cat purses, but I think they all employ some version of the be kind of out there for press purposes tactic. So even though they may not actually sell items that are desirable for everyday use, minus maybe the Odin, they do attract new customers through articles, videos, or just word of mouth. So they're sort of like low maintenance versions of insta-famous foods / attractions. Personally, my favorite part of the day, besides the larva of course, was just getting to see different parts of the city. We did spend a lot of time on the train, and I think next time we're in Japan, we'll definitely be visiting some more unique vending machines, but maybe not spicy ones, for Tyler's sake. Thank you guys so much for watching, and once again, a big thank you to Rin for helping us explore these vending machines. If you liked that video, make sure to smash that like button, and if
All right, there we go, man. So it's an art form, just like everything else over there. Is the vending machine.
I get it, man. I'm with it. Listen, I'm all about the hustle, and I'm all about the hustle reward. So, man, I'm 100% in favor of this. I wouldn't ask questions. It is what it is. We already know that Japan loves their robots, and it just makes sense. It wouldn't make sense over here at all. I don't even, well, because we're not, I don't know. I would say I could see a place in the cities for stuff like this, but I feel like food regulations would shut that shit down real quick.
Especially if there wasn't enough foot traffic to have product keep coming out of it. Some stuff would sit there for ages.
So, I mean, I think that's very smart. It's very smart. They're very, I think, in the city is very, what is it called? Transient? Where they're always out, always walking. So that makes sense. A meal on the go. Whereas over here, vending machines are snacks on the go, not food or anything else substantial. Nothing substantial on the go.
Right, except in the one case that you mentioned earlier where there's like sandwiches in there, but that's like ham or turkey or something like that.
Yeah.
Nothing substantial, not like a pizza or a cheeseburger or ramen.
Nothing like that. So, I mean, it's interesting because think about it. Just the restaurant itself that just does vending machines, that is a $1 million or more idea right there. You don't have to pay cooks. You don't have to pay. Like, it's genius.
Pretty much all you have to pay is whoever maintains the vending machine. Then that's probably you. If you bought all the vending machines, you pretty much just have to up and keep them stocked.
Yep, that's crazy. I'm there for it. I appreciate that hustle. I appreciate that grind for those guys that do that vending machine, that run the vending machine cartel over there. I'm there for it.
Vending machine cartel.
Well, I don't know what else it is. I don't know. A company, it can't be just one company. It has to be a cartel of vending machines. That's the best way I can put it together. Here's a vending machine. Make some money. Give me a percentage. Cartel. Because we have some over here. That's for damn sure.
Shush, man. You ain't supposed to say that.
I'm telling you. It's a cutthroat lifestyle. My book will be coming out. I'm exposing it all.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe, watch another video before we get killed by the cartel. And what else, Dan?
Unplug and do something legendary.
See y'all next time.
Later, guys.
Fellas, we could be that mistake. Let's do this.